Greetings, everybody. It's Jade, once again, coming at you. How's everybody doing? Happy June. We're in June now, since the last time I checked in with everybody. Hope everybody's doing splendid. I'm doing pretty great. Today also marks the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So thank you to all of our past, present, future, former military members. Thank you for all of you. Thank you for everything you guys do. You're great. We wouldn't be able to live here without y'all. So thanks for all you do. Also, us being in June, we're still, the sun anyway, is still in Gemini, astrologically speaking. So has anybody felt the effects of the sun being in Gemini? I feel like I have. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is our communicator planet. We know how Mercury, everybody's heard about Mercury in retrograde, right? Everybody gets all wild and crazy with how they communicate. It's not retrograding right now, but has everybody felt anything with that? I feel like I've been just wanting to communicate more with people, talk more with people than I normally have. I'm also trying to get back on the comments a little bit quicker on here on my channel. So thanks you guys for commenting and viewing. I really appreciate it. As always, trying to get better at responding quicker to everybody. So anyway, also fun little facts for Minnesota people or fans of the Vikings, of course. Also, Sun and Gemini people. Mike Zimmer, Coach Mike Zimmer, just had a birthday yesterday. He's a Sun in Gemini. And still on the team, Laquan Treadwell is also a Gemini. So, interestingly enough, fun little fact for everybody that's interested in that. I could go off on astrology for a long time. I don't really talk about it a lot on here because it's mainly sports stuff, but love astrology, you guys. Go do your whole birth chart. If you've never done your whole birth chart, you should really go do it, because when I say sun in Gemini, for example, it's that's your sun sign is just a snippet of what's going on. So go to Cafe Astrology or Astro Dienest, I think it's Astro Dienst. I like those two sites for doing birth charts. So go check it out. You can figure out what the rest of your whole birth chart says. A lot going on there. I could look at birth charts. I'm trying to get better about reading other people's birth charts, but I could look at them for hours. I could talk about astrology for hours. But anyway, onward to some local stuff going on, local news here in Minnesota. I swear, Minnesota is always connected with anything going on at any point in time. Just random things. The first thing that springs to mind is when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were together, and then they were fighting. They had to land they got in a fight on a plane. Where did they land that damn plane? Where did that fight go down? In Minnesota. I think it was International Falls or whatever, way up north. It's just Minnesota is always connected with everything. So what I'm getting at here is a Game of Thrones fan couple, or a couple from Richfield, Minnesota, have won a replica of the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. Apparently there was a nationwide contest for it. And of course, somebody from Minnesota wins this replica of the Iron Throne. So congratulations to those people from Richfield that you have that huge piece of metal, memorabilia now. What I would do if I was them is I would open it up to the public and charge people to come sit and take a picture on it. Maybe they're gonna do that, maybe not, but it's it was pretty big. I saw a little clip of the lady sitting in it. She seemed to be very excited. But very cool. I didn't know that contest was going on. I guess I'm not as big a Game of Thrones fan as some other people. But I just found that funny. I'm of course somebody from Minnesota wins the damn Iron Throne, which is snaps to you guys. It's a Game of Thrones anywhere you go is a Game of Thrones. Work, life, anywhere. Just a Game of Thrones all around. It's not just it's not just about the show. But also want to give another shout out, talk about the Minnesota Twins a little tiny bit. They're still in first place in the AL Central, but I was looking at the standings and they have won 40 games and lost 20. So me being the pro cannabis person I am, I'm couldn't get closer to 420 with that. So Keep at it, boys. But however, the Twins kind of are in a little bit of a slump right now. I think they've won 6 out of their last 10 games. Still not bad, though. But I am not drinking the Twins Kool-Aid yet. I'm not doing it. I advise others to not do it yet. Let us wait until at least the All-Star break. Come on, at least until then. I think they're legit. But I think. So, in due time will tell. So, back to, I haven't talked to you guys yet about this, but Minnesota Vikings stuff going on right now. Still, optional OTAs are happening, and Stefon Diggs is still missing. I don't think he wants to be here, you guys. I don't think he thinks he can ever jive with Cousins. I think Stefon Diggs is a sun in Gemini too. I could be wrong though. I could totally be wrong. But I feel like he might be. Oh, I gotta look that up. Because Kirk Cousins is a Leo, and Leos and Geminis usually get along. At least sun in Leo, sun in Gemini. Which, it's like, is Kirk Cousins just gonna be like... I felt like he was babying Laquan Treadwell last season. Maybe because he had to, like, at least give him a chance. But anyway, so that's still happening. And I feel like there's some Cousins and Adam Thielen ass-kissing happening right now. Maybe that could just be me misinterpreting that for them just trying to get along a little bit better. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of Cousins ass kissing going on too. And there was I think they had a charity golf event, or there was a bunch of Vikings players playing golf the other day. I think it was just yesterday. And Cousins gifted the O-linemen that were playing the mock turtlenecks. Dude, it's like 80 to 90 degrees. What is that? I don't know. I can't compute with the Cousins cuckoo-ness. Again, I think he's a nice dude, but like, it's just like, what's going on there? Just weirdness. Weirdness. I don't know. I think that, and then like the Thielen Cousins thing, there's been a little bit of like Twitter, like fun trash talk going on. I don't know. It's like, are you all actually bonding, or I don't know. It's like, whatever. If it gets him to play better on the field though, right? However, Stefon Diggs, where you been, dude? Where you been? I feel like he doesn't want to come here unless he has to. Who's gonna be the third wide receiver? Who? Because Laquan Treadwell, apparently, he's still on this team. They gotta pay him anyway, so it's like, I guess he might as well stay. Whatever, I guess. He apparently wants to be a Viking forever. For his whole entire career, however long that might be. That's a new one. Okay. Dude, you gotta do something though. You have to do something. And apparently, the thing with Laquan, okay, it's like, he's his own worst enemy here. It's like, there's no motivation going into the season. He kind of up and said that this isn't really a make or break season for him. And he has been quoted as saying, I think it was from the Star Tribune, local paper here, he had said that basically he wasn't sure, like, he was basically saying the coaches weren't really clearly communicating to him what the team needed from him. No, that's not what's happening. You don't know what's going on, dude. Get it together. You've had how many years now? You're going into your 4th year, is it? What was he drafted in 2016? And then he's all excited because he had his, top 35 receptions last year. No. For his whole entire career, what has he had? Total catches. Damn it, I don't think I wrote that down, you guys. Why didn't I write that down? I think he's had a total of 56 catches since he has been in the NFL, which roughly, is about a little over 1 catch a game. That is not good. Third wide receiver spot? I don't think so. I think that's going to probably go to Chad Beebe. I think Laquan, you and the bench you're going to be bosom buddies again. After, last season, he's basically benched. It's like, dude, if there's no motivation and you think that you're already playing your top game, done with you. You're done. There's no moving forward. There's no progression there. Later. Parting is such sweet Sorrow? Is it? It's like onward and upward, dude. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe the coaches are just too. They're just like, can't get through to them. So there's a blockage there. There's a communication breakdown happening. And Laquan, you're delusional, dude. Delusion. So, see you later. If you're going to be on the team, like, you and the bench, probably going to have a dent in it by the end of the year. But onward and upward there. So, it just, like, I'm not even mad about, like, Laquan being on the team anymore. It's one of those things where it's, like, turning into, like, it's like, oh, you're still here. Oh, I didn't see you back there. Oh, hey, okay. Well, okay, ride it out. And I think probably the rest of the team, and if this is the attitude he has, like, I'm already playing great. There's nothing better I could do, personally. Like, if he legit has that mindset, there's no working with that. How do you work with that? And it's like, who's gonna break through here? Come on, break on through to the other side being you catching passes and doing shit for this team. Because you're not. So, later, whatever that might be. And so, the last thing I wanted to just check in and chat with you guys about. So, our eastbound and down neighbors, douchebaggery, magoosh to the east. Who is known as Olivia Munn's ex-boyfriend, and I hope for her sake, Danica Patrick finally has come to her senses and dumped his stupid ass as well. Hopefully, the two ex-girlfriends of him have come to their senses. Anyway, I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Olivia Munn's ex-boyfriend, and hopefully, Danica, you came to your senses, girl, and you finally dumped his dumb ass. So, Danica Patrick's ex, we hope, and Olivia Munn's ex, you are so annoying, dude. It's like Drake and you. It's like, who's more annoying right now? Who? I think the ex-boyfriend. So there was that beer chugging thing at the Milwaukee Bucks game where I think it was a O-lineman from the Packers. I think it was an O-lineman or defensive lineman. I think it was an O-lineman. Chugging beer. Danica's ex-boyfriend on the other side tries to chug it. That's fine. You can't all chug beer. That's fine. I can't either. Whatever. But then the D-bag to the east of us over here in Minnesota, arch nemesis number one for all Vikings fans over here, or a lot of us anyway. You are so annoying. He has come out and said that, the reason that he can't chug beer is because that's the one thing that his teammates have found out that they can do better than him. That other people can do better than him. So that's why we're all calling him out for not being able to chug beer. Because that's the one thing that he can't do. Unless it's scotch. Dude, nobody chugs scotch. Nobody. Scotch connoisseurs would know that. If you were a legit scotch drinker, you don't chug scotch, dummy. You sip it. Scotch? Oh, well, yeah, they finally found something that they're better than me. Unless we're talking about scotch. Dude, it's like, you are a crotch. Like, shut up. Like, for real. Just be quiet. You're not the best ever. Also, another thing you need to work on is being able to keep a girlfriend, because apparently you can't. So what does that mean? You can't keep us satisfied either. Dumbass. So annoying. Anyway, Olivia, good for you. You're better off. Danica, girl. Danny, hope you came to your senses, because you're better off too. And that D-bag. And also, I was going to say I feel sorry for all the Packer people to the east that have to deal with him. But I think they love him. They love him, though. So, fine. I don't. Anyway, fun facts for everybody, right? Anyway, thank you so much for checking in. Thanks for the view. I will check you all next time. Probably in the next few days. I'm going to try to get on here a little bit more. But, yes, one last thing too, because Viking stuff finally happening. Mandatory minicamp next week. I think June 11th through the 13th for the purple. So, we'll see everybody showing up then because they have to. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Again, thanks for checking in. This is Jade. I will check you next time. Later.